Hey guys, so today's video is a Vampire Diaries inspired Halloween tutorial. The first one is a human look. This was inspired by Elena Gilbert, who is played by Nina Dobrev. She is so pretty. I'm just going to start off with my base makeup. This is all very simple. I just put on some primer, some foundation, some concealer to conceal my under eye bags. We will be adding somewhat of a reddish dark under eye later. I'm also sort of trying to contour my face. I don't know, it came out a little too harsh on camera, but that is what it looks like. I'm also going to be putting on some Benetint for my blush. This is a little bit more exaggerated, I would say. The characters are not supposed to look like they have like a ton of makeup on, just sort of very natural things. I am now currently filling in my eyebrows for the Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade in medium brown, which we will also use later on. Just saying. Next, I'm going to be tight lining like I do in almost every single makeup tutorial that I've ever done. Next, moving on to the eyes, I'm going to show you Elena's like signature brown smoky eye kind of thing. I started out with the second eyeshadow, but I realized that I didn't put on any eyeshadow primer, and then I found it. This is the Urban Decay primer potion in the Sin color, or I think it's just the original one, but either way I'm just putting that eyeshadow onto my whole entire lid and then blending that out. Well, I guess you can't really blend it as I am blending this out. Okay, next I'm going to be going to the first eyeshadow in the second row and putting that first into the crease sort of, and then to the outer half of my eyelid for more of a nice neutral look. And we will be blending this out also so there are no harsh lines. So actually going back to the same eyeshadow brush as before, we're blending those two colors together with a different brush, and the second color from the second row, I'm going to be putting this into my outer V corner and then putting this also onto my lower lash line later on, which you will see later on. I'm obviously blending this out very carefully. I'm going to pack on some of the more second color again, and then now, as you can see, I am putting that underneath my lower lash line. I feel like my voice is really deep right now. Does anyone hear that? Next, I'm going to take this eyeliner. It's a pencil eyeliner from Maybelline. A lot of the characters, especially Elena, does not look like she has that much eyeliner on, but since I do have hooded eyelids, the eyeliner is not going to show very much, and because it did look a little too harsh, I did try and blend it out. Sorry, I was looking at something on my arm. I blended it out just a little bit. I wanted to add some more very intensity to it without actually looking like I had too much eyeliner. Next, I'm going to be putting mascara onto my bottom lashes because we will be putting on, drumroll, I said drumroll really weird, false eyelashes. These are Ardell's Naturals. If you see any of the Vampire Diaries characters, they all have fake eyelashes on, but it is very natural. Well, except for maybe Catherine, but any of the original like human characters, they all have very natural eyelashes. I'm actually going to be mixing two lip colors. They are both from Revlon. They both have the word mauve in their name. One of them is a lot pinkier than the other. One of them is a lot purplier than the other, but they're still pretty mauvey and they're pretty similar in color. So this is the finished makeup look. I hope you guys enjoyed this little section. Next, going on to the general vampire look. I'm actually going to start off with a bit more primer and also the Dip Brow Pomade, which I will just all put on the back of my hand. Be very careful with this. Next, I'm going to take a very taupey, cool toned brown eyeshadow because I actually did not have any gray eyeshadow. and putting that on the back of my hand. And since it wasn't pigmented enough without the primer, I'm going to be mixing a little bit of the primer. Next, going back into the nudes palette, I'm going to take these two shades right there, mix them together, mix a little bit of the primer, and blend that onto the back of my hand. And eventually, we'll be blending everything together. So essentially, it's just the dip brow pomade and the primer, but the cool tone shadows do help. Now, I'm just putting this in a vein-like shape. It doesn't have to be literal vein looking. These just look like cracks to me, in my opinion. A lot of videos that I've seen on YouTube all do this. So next we're going to do the red under eye, and by red I mean take a red eye or lip liner, mine is a lip liner, and put that underneath the brown eyeshadow that you put on earlier, so it looks like an under eye circle almost. You know how people say that if you're tired you get like dark circles underneath your eyes? Well, these are going to be red circles underneath your eyes. Okay, just saying. So blend that out, make sure to blend it out, and then if you want to drag that a little further down, make sure to use small strokes, and then obviously blend it all out, girl, because if you don't, you're just gonna look a little weird. And then this is the final look without any sort of blood sucking going on. Next, moving on to the dried blood vampire. This is after you've had your little snack, I guess. Taking off the lip liner, I'm going back to the red lip liner that we put under our eyes. Clean it though before you do this, because I don't know if it's totally sanitary or not. Put that onto your lips, line it like you would normally do. If you want to slightly overline, it's alright, because we're going to be messing it up anyway. I'm going to be taking MAC's Diva and putting that all over my lips. And this is my favorite lip color ever for the fall. It looks like blood though, huh? I actually didn't film this part by accident, but I just had to pretend that I was doing it. Take a Q-tip and just run it down your face, reapply the lipstick, and this is your finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, give it a thumbs up, and if you want to, you can add some fangs. I didn't have any, and my teeth are sharp anyway, so I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye!